What's up team, I'm former United States Army Ranger Joshua Thompson. In this video, we're at the gym obviously. I'm going to be going over one of my basic morning routines I always did in preparation not only for RASP but the military before I even joined. So if you guys are a beginner or you're new to getting into working out, going to the gym, this will be perfect for you guys to get started. I did this in AIT after my PT session before I went to class. So this is like the bread and butter and what held everything together in prepping for RASP specifically. If you guys are just new going into the military or preparing for selection or whatever, this is a perfect routine to start off your volume. It's similar in volume to something you're gonna do for regular PT in the regular Army. If you guys want to know what kind of volume that I do specifically training up for RASP, it's a lot more than what we're gonna show in this particular video. It's perfect to start off with this once or twice every other day. And then once you get used to that volume, then you can work up to those bigger volumes that I show in other videos. If you guys enjoy me making videos like this for beginners, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Since it's early in the morning, this is my morning routine, I'm gonna take a little bit of pre-workout. The pre-workout that I take right now are these bad boys. They're from our friends from Tasty Gains. They're in a form of a gummy. So if you guys don't like the powder form where you have to take it with water, you dry scoop, or you mix it in with water. These are perfect for just taking it in the form of a gummy. So if you look at this, there's actually 200 milligrams per gummy, so it's actually really stimulating, specifically for me who doesn't take a lot of pre-workout, only when I'm specifically really tired. If you guys want to try these out, you'll find them in the link in the description, all right? What we're gonna be doing is a circuit. All right, the first thing that we're gonna do is these high-low planks for 45 seconds. All right, so get your timer ready. We're gonna do high-low planks for 45 seconds. Let's go. All right, and since this is a circuit, we're gonna be taking as little rest as possible. Second thing is gonna be 20 burpees. All right, so let's get into it. Next thing that we're gonna do are side crunches, and we're gonna try to get around 15, and if you're a little bit stronger, 20 to 25 reps on each side. So the way that we do this, pick a side. Get both sides. The next thing that we're gonna do are push-ups. We're gonna aim for around 25. You can make it a little bit more difficult on yourself by doing explosive push-ups. So I'll demonstrate a regular push-up, and then for those of you who are more advanced, an explosive push-up. All right, and then for those a little bit more advanced, explosive push-ups. All right, once we get done with those, we're gonna go into some mountain climbers. And these ones kind of suck. We wanna shoot for around 30 seconds of rest time in between each set or between each exercise. Let me go back a little bit. All right, if you aren't feeling it by now, and this is probably too easy, you probably want to do something a little bit more difficult in variation. All right, on to the next exercise. The next exercise we're going to do are seated flutter kicks, and we're going to be doing that for 45 seconds. So, we're going to get into position. All right, 45 seconds. Let's get into it. All right, and time. The second to last exercise we're going to do is called a boat hold. We're gonna try holding it for as long as possible. Once you're ready, just get into it. If you're more beginner, you can hold it like this, and then as you advance, start creeping out your feet, and then it'll make it a lot more difficult. And then vice versa, once it starts getting hard, you can creep your feet back in to keep the hold going for longer. All right, and then the last exercise we're gonna do are farmer carries. Farmer carries are essentially what's gonna build up your shoulder strength and upper back. This is particularly incredibly important for ruck marches, guys. If you build that up with farmer carries and similar exercises, it's gonna make ruck marches so much easier on your shoulders because they're gonna be a lot stronger particularly for rucking. So, highly recommend this next exercise. Now we're going to do 4 laps of this, which I think is around 100 meters. That's gonna do it for the workout, guys. If you want it to be a more complete workout, especially the way that I did it for a morning routine, building up to the military, building up to RASP, you wanna aim for 3 to 4 sets of this circuit. And then if you guys really wanna turn on the heat and make it a pretty good burn, then I recommend doing this 5 to 6 times and for the more holistic kind of workout. This is really gonna build up your muscular endurance. You wanna start off small. If you guys are beginners, then obviously start off with the exercises at lower volumes. This is the perfect gateway workout to get into military style muscular endurance physical training that'll prepare you for PT when it comes to the military and being successful in RASP. But that's gonna do it, guys. If you like videos just like this, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. If you guys enjoyed this workout, comment down in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.